Have you ever heard of the Stanley Hotel? If you're a fan of horror movies or spooky stories, then chances are you have. But if not, let me introduce you to this imposing building high up in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. In this video, we're going to explore what makes the Stanley Hotel one of the most haunted places in America. So, grab a blanket, because it's about to get cold in here. Also, please subscribe so you don't miss any new updates. Now let's dive into it. Overlooking the town of Estes Park, the Stanley Hotel was built in 1909 by wealthy businessman Freeland Oscar Stanley. At the time, it was seen as a beacon of luxury nestled away from the hustle and bustle of city life. Standing proud on a hilltop, guests could take in views of the surrounding mountains while enjoying a range of activities such as hiking, fishing, and simply relaxing in the breathtaking naturals. For many years, it stood as a shining example of peace and tranquility, but appearances can be deceiving. Behind its majestic facade lies a dark and haunting history that has made it famous around the world for all the wrong reasons. When it first opened, the hotel was an instant success and soon became known as one of the most luxurious resorts in the country. People flocked from all over just to experience the grandeur of the establishment and soak up some fresh mountain air. And who could blame them? It looked like paradise, and there wasn't a ghost in sight. But as the years passed, things began to change. Some guests reported strange occurrences within their rooms, unexplainable noises, flickering lights, and even apparitions that appeared and disappeared before their very eyes. While most people dismissed these stories as mere tall tales, some claimed they had witnessed something truly terrifying and which sent shivers down their spines. It wasn't until 1974 that the hotel gained notoriety for its darker side, when famed horror writer Stephen King checked in for a night stay. He was immediately captivated by the atmosphere of mystery and intrigue surrounding the property and felt compelled to explore further. As darkness fell, he began hearing disembodied voices and footsteps echoing through the empty corridors. Feeling increasingly uneasy, he decided to retire to his room, only to be confronted by an even more disturbing sight. His door had been wide open the entire time, and the doorknob was spinning slowly as if someone or something were trying to get out. As he sat there contemplating what he should do next, he heard a knock at the door. Assuming it was just another guest wanting access to his room, he called out, "Come in," and to his horror, no one answered. But as the minutes ticked by, the knocking grew louder and more insistent until finally he couldn't take it anymore. Rushing to the door, he flung it open to reveal an empty hallway stretching endlessly before him. He turned back slowly and noticed that the knob was still spinning. This experience inspired him to write his iconic novel, The Shining, which went on to become one of the best-selling books of all time. The story follows Jack Torrance, a writer who takes a job as winter caretaker at the isolated Overlook Hotel in the Colorado Rockies. Alongside his wife Wendy and their young son Danny, they settles into their new home for what should be a peaceful few months. However, as the snow begins to fall and temperatures plummet, Danny's psychic abilities start to reveal the dark secrets lurking within the hotel walls. Visions of past guests who met gruesome fates there taunt them, driving Jack to the brink of madness and threatening to destroy everything around him. While the book was undoubtedly successful, it also sparked controversy. Some people argued that King had embellished the truth for dramatic effect, while others insisted that there was more to the story than met the eye. In reality, though, it seems likely that both sides are right. There's no denying that something strange happened in room 217, but whether or not it actually inspired The Shining remains a mystery. Nowadays, the Stanley Hotel welcomes visitors year-round with open arms. People come from all walks of life, drawn together by curiosity, or dare I say, a thirst for adventure. As soon as they set foot inside, though many begin to experience odd occurrences that defy rational explanation. One of the most popular hotspots for paranormal activity is room 217, where guests have reported hearing whispers, seeing shadows, and feeling unexplained touches. Some have even claimed to see the ghost of a little girl standing at the foot of their bed or watching them from behind the curtains. But it's not just room 217 that's haunted. Room 428 has its own cowboy ghost, who is said to appear at the foot of guests' beds and interact with them while they sleep. He might seem friendly at first, but don't be fooled by his charming demeanor, because some have reported waking up to find scratches on their skin or missing items from their luggage. Then there's Flora's piano, named after Freeland Oscar Stanley's wife. She can often be heard playing haunting melodies throughout the halls, especially at night when no one else is around. Her music may be beautiful, but it's also bittersweet. As many believe, she's trapped in an endless loop reliving her former glory days before she passed away in 1940. But that's not all. Strange things can happen anywhere in the hotel. From flickering lights to moving furniture and unexplained noises. You never know what you might encounter when staying here. Many guests have also reported seeing full-bodied apparitions of former staff members or hearing disembodied voices coming from seemingly nowhere. Others have even claimed to feel icy cold spots or experience sudden drops in temperature without warning, leaving them wondering if they really are alone in the vast emptiness of the hotel. Some brave souls even venture into the vast, empty halls at night to try and make contact with the spirits that reside there. Armed with flashlights and cameras, they search for answers or perhaps just want to feel closer to something bigger than themselves. After all, it's hard not to be moved by all the tragic tales associated with this grand old building. On these nights, the energy shifts and the boundaries between worlds seem to blur. Those who wander through the empty halls are often met with surprises as doors slam shut behind them, footsteps echo eerily in the distance, and objects move on their own accord. Sometimes, shadowy figures can be seen darting between rooms or lurking in the corners of your vision, and when you turn around, they're gone. Outer times. Ghostly laughter can be heard echoing through the halls, or disembodied voices whispering secrets you weren't meant to hear. It's during these moments that you realize you're not just exploring an abandoned hotel. You're stepping into a realm where the dead and living coexist, and anything is possible. The Stanley Hotel stands proudly in the Colorado Rockies, a testament to a bygone era of luxury travel. Its majestic facade and sprawling halls have welcomed countless guests over the years, each with their own stories to tell. But beneath this veneer of sophistication lurks a darker side, one that's been embraced and celebrated by the hotel's owners. Rather than trying to rid themselves of their unwanted house guests, they've leaned into it, offering nightly ghost tours and hosting paranormal investigations in an effort to draw in thrill seekers and curious onlookers alike. For some, it's just a fun way to spend an evening hearing spooky tales and sipping hot cocoa by the fire. For others, it's a chance to connect with something bigger than themselves and pay respect to those who came before us. Whatever your motivation, there's no denying that the Stanley Hotel offers something truly unique, a place where history, mystery, and magic collide, and you never quite know what to expect. If you're planning a trip to this historic landmark, be sure to book your stay during the spooky season for a truly unforgettable experience. Just beware, once you step foot inside, there's no telling what kind of company you might keep. So, there you have it, folks. From the creepy confines of room 217 to the ghostly tunes of Flora's piano, the Stanley Hotel is truly a one-of-a-kind destination. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying that this place has some seriously eerie energy. And hey, if you're a fan of scary stories, be sure to check out our other videos for more spine-chilling tales. Until then, keep an eye out for those pesky apparitions, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching.